Hey everyone, Chef Brianna Aye back at it again with another cooking video. So today we're making something super delicious and super yummy. So we're gonna be making something super delicious with these oyster mushrooms. First, you want to peel the mushrooms. So I pre-peeled some of them. I didn't, as y'all can see, they're still together. We still want them to be a bundle of mushrooms. So you want it to be, it doesn't matter about the size, but you want it to be like a bundle. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to actually pull them apart. Okay. From the top, peel it down to the bottom, and boom. These are your fried mushrooms. And we're trying to mimic some chicken, so that's why we're kind of leaving them thick so we can have a little bit of meat inside of our stuff. So that's how we're peeling them apart. Literally, you just peel them top to bottom. There's no uniform or anything, and boom. That's how you doing it. Just peel and boom. And then you could do very small ones. You could do individuals if you want to do it like that. But I like them thick, so I'm going to leave them a lot on it. So that's gonna just be one, and then this is gonna be one. So we got some chicken nuggets ripped up. So for your fried mushrooms, you wanna have a wet ingredient and you wanna have a dry ingredient. So for both ingredients, we're going to be using some chickpea flour. This is literally the best flour for fried mushrooms. So we're gonna put about a cup inside this is our wet ingredients in the black bowl. So we're gonna put like a cup and a half. Okay, so we got our flour and our wet ingredients, and then we're gonna add our seasonings. So the first seasoning we're gonna add is, this is garlic powder. So we're gonna add some garlic powder, and you wanna add a tablespoon of each seasoning. And we got some pepper cayenne. We're gonna add a teaspoon of that. So it's a big chunk in here, so I'm gonna just break it and then I'm gonna just sprinkle it on in there. So that's about a teaspoon and a half of pepper cayenne. And then we have some onion powder. We're gonna add about a tablespoon of onion powder. And then we're gonna add some Cajun seasoning. We're gonna add about a tablespoon of that as well. And then we're gonna add some citrus garlic. You can find this at Trader Joe's. We're gonna add a tablespoon of that as well. And then we're gonna add some umami, mushroom seasoning, okay? We're gonna add a tablespoon of that as well. Honestly, I love this seasoning. Okay, and then our next seasoning is natural seasoning. So we're gonna add a tablespoon of that as well. Actually, we're gonna do a teaspoon of that. So now you mix it on up. And remember guys, this is our wet ingredients. So this is what we want it to look like with all our seasonings all combined. And now we're gonna put some water inside of it. So now we're gonna add some water inside. And you want just enough, you'll see the mixture as I make it. But you don't want it to be too soupy, you don't want it to be too thick, you want it to be just in the middle, so you'll see as I mix it all in there, and then y'all can see all our seasonings is all in there. Okay, so guys, this right here is too thick, too thick. This is exactly what you don't want. So you want to add, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit more, and I'm gonna add more water. Just a little bit of water. So right now we're just gonna add a little by little water, because we want that perfect texture for our wet ingredients. Okay guys, so this is how you want your wet ingredients texture to be consistent, like this. So you see how it's thick, but it's not too thick, and it's running down. That's exactly what you want. So we're gonna put this to the side, and then we're gonna make our dry ingredients. So inside our dry ingredients, we're gonna have chickpea flour, and I put it in a brown paper bag because it just sticks better, and I can shake it up. Everything's just better with the plastic. So I put about a cup of chickpea flour, and then we're gonna add some breadcrumbs. And you want it to be about a half cup of the breadcrumbs. So you want less breadcrumbs than you have flour. So I put a cup of chickpea flour, and then we're gonna put a half a cup of the breadcrumbs. Yep. And then we're gonna do shake, shake. And then in my dry ingredients, I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes. And we're gonna do a tablespoon of that. Yep, tablespoon of that. And then we're gonna add some natural seasoning in there as well. And that's a tablespoon as well. And then you just shake it. And that is our dry ingredients, and that's our wet ingredients, and literally that's it. Okay, so we got our oil on high heat. We have it on a 7. So our first step, actually our oil is all heated up. So we're going to show you exactly your steps on using your mushrooms. So we have our mushroom here, our mushroom cluster. So we're gonna throw it in there. We're gonna use our fork to make sure it's all doused in the wet ingredients. Okay, you want it to be all submerged inside the wet ingredients. You want everything to be coated. Okay, so boom, definitely turn it around, guys, okay? Because that's what you'll see. Your mushrooms will not get coated if you don't check every side. Okay, got it all coated. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna let the ingredients fall off a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna open our dry ingredients, and literally, let me just let that drop again, let that drop, let that drop, and let that last one, oh, one more, 2 more. Okay, we're gonna throw it in our wet ingredient, our dry ingredient, excuse me. And we just shake, shake, shake. Make sure everything is on there. And now we're just gonna throw it in. I'm gonna take it out. Let's show you guys how it looks. Boom, it's nice and coated, and boom, you just throw it on in there. Let it fry on up, y'all. So we get it all fried up, and we just put it on our paper towel. Y'all, this is what we made. Like, this is a fried oyster mushroom. Y'all, you want to learn a meal like this? Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can watch this video and learn how to make it yourself at home. So we're gonna pair this with, of course, our honey mustard sauce, which is available now for purchase. We're shipping worldwide as well. Are you interested in getting more in-depth lessons? Well, Ooh La La Vegan offers virtual one-on-one cooking lessons. And you can learn this recipe and more. You can get a recipe sheet, so you can always reference the ingredients, everything that you need exactly. You get a grocery list. You can take it to the grocery store with you to know exactly the items that you need to pick up for your recipe. In addition, you get a video that you can reference anytime that you may forget something, you may need a little more assistance. You can always refer back to the video that you get personally. with becoming a student at Ooh La La Vegan. Just contact